by they, you meant other men.
Yes.
Yeah.
What they
Okay.
and yeah. But apparently, ladies are lifting weights these days.
Who's that lady up there?
So, this is powerlifter Avi Silverberg,
Okay.
who decided to get in on the action.
Let's check it out.
And
She, right?
she,
Is that a girl?
well,
It's a girl, huh?
let's take a look.
Okay.
It is, yes, Avi Silverberg. Let's just take a look. So,
And says something controversial. Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a tranny freak, so that doesn't count.
A male powerlifting coach upset by the recent
Was that sarcastic? Like,
yeah, so now, okay, let me explain some of this.
okay, yeah. So that was it's a lady.
So that lady
Yeah.
was born as a man,
Oh, how unfortunate.
but yes, and became a woman, and then decided to powerlift in women's powerlifting, and has since deciding that won 8 out of 9.
Also an expert in mental gymnastics.
Oh, get the mic.
Oh, damn it. All right. Never mind.
But yeah, so that woman has now won 8 out of 9 weightlifting competitions in Canada.
Okay.
So then,
Now, what makes this lady so strong?
well, I think it was the testosterone in her body due to the XY chromosome
Okay.
pairing and the gonads before she was a lady.
Testicles.
Testicles, yes, but more specifically the gonads,
So, okay.
or more technically. But
Now, why would... Well,
now,
whatever.
this man, who now is identifying as woman, Avi Silverberg, is a powerlifting coach in Canada, and he saw his opportunity. Hey, if that lady can be a lady, I can be a lady. And so then he went in and proceeded to sign up as a woman, and now
Gender athletes and sports took his competitive streak to a new level.
and now I don't know what the hell this guy's all about.
Yeah.
But this is the man.
He's
I mean,
just
this
got-
is the lady.
But he's just got the beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
music playing. It's like, he's just like some guy that lives in the mountains somewhere, and he's just like, look, it's crazy. Look at
Hey,
the guy. He
this
thinks
guy, he's a lady, and
It's
he
a
lifts
little nuts. Hey.
Yeah. But this is Avi Silverberg, who is who went up, signed up for this competition as a woman. No questions asked. Nobody asked him a question about it.
In Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, because they've been kind of the spearhead, I know,
Yeah.
as far
Yeah,
as
yeah,
North
yeah.
America goes, at least, of this
This movement.
quote unquote progressive. What do you even fucking say anymore? I
I don't know which one this is anymore.
Yeah. The unquestioning of anyone's declaration of identity. Say.
Yes.
The non-questioning.
Yeah.
Where does the line be drawn?
But yeah, basically this guy signed up as a lady. They obviously can't ask him if he is or not, so then he just went and shattered all the records, beat the current trans females records,
Now
and
I'm
beat
guessing-
her. And now that person is very taken aback by the unfairness of it all.
the original trans.
Yes.
Okay, now this guy, is he doing it just to make a point?
Yes, this
He's-
guy is just doing it to be
and he-
like, okay, well, this is what happened.
Does he usually wear those like housekeeper earrings, or is that just his like? Is like, no,
That's his-
look, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
I have earrings on. Like,
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
mean,
Jesus Christ, he looks like he's very strained right there.
he needs to take a lesson from the Sam Brinton playbook and at least get some lipstick on if he's going to do this.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what this lady has to say about it.
So
though.
he's making a point of like, hey, you came in. As
Well, just anybody, just the nature of the argument that's being had in public discourse now, whether or not men should be able to, then identify as a woman and then go and beat all the women.
All right, yeah,
at
let's-
sports. But
let's look at this broad.
But another take
What'd
on
she
it is this.
That I'm a tranny freak, so that doesn't count.
Okay.
We all know that.
Okay, well, no,
Powerlifting
that
track.
not the, I don't. This is some
Women's
commentary on it.
The rules of the
Yeah.
According to the
I'm gonna go
This guy's voice
because
is funny though. All right.
My son, he weighs 45 pounds. His max bench is
He's 31.
Wait.
God damn it, this is not the proper video.
Okay.
But needless to say, people are not happy about this Avi Silverberg doing what he did. There's a lot of backlash.
I am.
I know. That's the thing. Is like, again, one of these things where it's like either you think it's goddamn hilarious or you think he is the devil and should be, you know what I mean, no longer allowed to be in society.
Yeah.
So I don't know where any of this lands.
Here's what I think. I think it's funny, and he should have earned his way out of society. Like, I think he shouldn't have to participate anymore.
Yeah.
He contributed something good.
That's the reward.
Yeah, he should live in a castle on top of a mountain now. That's it. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, I would give him one if I... But yeah, so... Again, this brings us back to this discussion we've had on here a million times.
Oh, sure.
How is it fathomable that women should have to compete with men because they say they're a woman? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Zuby did this British rapper, Nigerian-born gentleman, I believe. He did this like a few years ago. He signed up for a female powerlifting contest in the UK, and said he identified as a woman for like 5 minutes as he did that lift. He said,
Yeah.
He said I'm just a woman while I do this lift.
And what's crazy is he had no arms.
Yeah. He still
That's
beat all the
how
records.
big of a difference there is.
Yeah. And his name's Zuby.
He just screwed like 2 wall hooks into his shoulders and
Yeah. I mean, that'd probably be easier.
Yeah, actually, maybe. Or whatever. But no, that's just to show you the actual disparity, you know.
Yeah, so I thought that was hilarious.
There's been a bunch of these, you know, but yeah, is there more of that RE guy, or he looks hilarious?
This guy?
No. Which one is the one that actually like was making the point by?
Yeah, not this guy, but this one has just this commentary.
Wait. Hang on. Isn't this a little bit familiar?
For people
What
who don't
accent
know,
is that?
This is about Zuby.
Yeah, whatever. David Box sent us in some stuff about this other lady, Dylan Mulvaney.
Yes.
Now, you seem to know something about this. I've seen the name around. I know there's been some controversy and stories here and there.
I do. Should we take a look at the article first? The Rolling Stone article? Or
No, not this one. I forget what order it goes in. Whatever. There's one other thing about Dylan Mulvaney that David Box sent us.
I don't know if I have that.
Oh, look, whatever. Do you want to explain who this is?
Well, Dylan Mulvaney was just celebrated on network TV. It's a trans woman, male to female. But just a lot of people are sort of calling bullshit because it sort of looks like a real spotlight seeker, just sort of attention getting. You know what I mean? It's very dramatic. It's very sort of scripted, and it's very...
Yeah. So anyway, so she's just some bitch, whatever, and that's a guy actually.
And a lot of people, and then
one from David Box is in that conversation. But no, so anyways, what ended up happening, is Bud Light has some partnership where this is a cheap way to advertise to a shitload of fucking people compared to the TV days and whatever else.
Totally
is they'll make partnerships with like hundreds, if not thousands, of stupid fucking whoever on whatever websites,
always
people that have a lot of followers. So they had one with this Dylan Mulvaney character, which I guess when people found out, this is the conservative side of things where they get a little crazy, because we spent a lot of time mocking and berating the left.
Yes, but here we go.
These people can have their moments too, where it's it's very they just have this knee-jerk. It's like you don't really need to be angry
every time.
Kid Rock is definitely not standing for it. We're going to take a look at this, but it's like, dude, I mean, okay, I don't know if this is the hill you want to die on, I guess, but it just seems like a weird waste of energy. Bud Light stands behind partnership with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney despite backlash. Anheuser-Busch defended its decision to enlist trans activist and influencer Dylan Mulvaney as Bud Light brand influencer Monday in the face of growing backlash from critics. Mulvaney, a TikTok store with more than 10 million more than 10 million followers, posted a video advertising the beer company's March Madness contest, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Okay, in the Instagram footage, the content creator is dressed like Audrey Hepburn's character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. fucking grotesque, I'm sure. But she cracks open a Bud Light can and takes a sip. This month, I celebrated my 365 days of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever. Yeah, okay, so it's another just switcher, I guess, just switched.
Yeah.
And now...
That's what I'm saying. That's why people are saying, they're like, you've been doing this for a year. Why are you on network television, prime time, having a whole fucking special about you? And I understand, like, look, in this dude's or this lady's defense, yeah, if somebody's going to give me, you know what I mean, airtime on primetime network television, I'll probably take it.
I mean, yeah, whatever I got to do. No scruples.
No.
That's what they call
Yeah.
That's what they call us. The No Scruples podcast. But no, I mean, so anyways, people are extremely angry about this. Should we look
Why would they do that picture on there?
Yeah. You made
Psycho.
it. You know what's weird about that?
That looks like, yeah.
What's weird about that artist rendition is there's a subtle, like, I want to make sure
people
that
know.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to, because you would never, I feel like you would never paint an actual girl like that.
No, soften it up.
It's like the Marlboro Man.
Yeah. No, this looks like an advertisement for a 1960s serial killer horror film.
When they would do those painted posters and shit, right, with the lighting all creepy like that. It's very noir.
Exactly. It's like this manic fucking murder or something.
Right. And does a person have that many teeth? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's too many.
It's too many teeth, guys.
That's
Bud
like 40 teeth.
Clean it up a little.
Yeah, if you extrapolate, no, it's too many.
All right. Well, Kid
you just
Rock
started them.
something.
They outlined the mouth too soon, and it's like I got to fill in this space. And the teeth were too big. They're like, son of a bitch.
They're like, nah, we got to put some extras.
There's 2 non-existent molars on each side. I'm pretty sure of that. Listen, I don't have enough teeth. I don't know. All right. Well, whatever. What do we got here?
Well, Kid Rock had a little something to say about this whole thing. Now, Kid Rock, obviously, where we look to for guidance and wisdom.
Yeah, Kid Rock has done some cool things over the years. He tried to bring ticket prices down for his fans. That was a good one.
That's true.
You know, he, in general, no matter what you think of him, he hasn't kind of been afraid to go against the grain.
No,
way,
not at all.
You know?
He's always been an upstart.
I never gave one fuck about Kid Rock. I mean, some of his early songs were fun when you were 13. You know, but whatever.
But you know, here he is in his MAGA hat, clearly unabashedly supporting the now
we say
possible felon Donald Trump.
We say that, but was it also just like a good business move of like, but in the Trump way of like, hey, nobody is talking to this demographic. Nobody.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what this is
catering to them. You
always.
know, so I mean, who knows what he actually fucking thinks? You know, it's not. But people call him a bigot. All this fucking shit. Like honestly, look at his entire career in life. Do you think he doesn't like black people?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Idiotic.
Like, what are you talking about?
One of the stupidest things to call Kid Rock, you know, it's obviously been working closely with hip hop acts forever.
But here he is standing up to the Bud Light woke brigade, which I have a few more thoughts on that actually. After we come back from this. But Kid Rock's not having it. Let's see his reaction.
Let's hear it.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Uh-oh.
Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
Preach. Damn.
Idiot.
Okay.
Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, he should
have a terrific day.
He didn't want to go all the way back to the liquor store, but his voice cracked on fuck Bud Light. Yeah. And he would have had it wherever he's at is like 45 minutes to the liquor store. He only bought fucking those packs. He's like,
nah, dude.
Son of a bitch. We're gonna have to use that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
he just calls it bullet congestion.
That was good. This is a fucking tantrum that I love. A style of tantrum that I love when people burn their jerseys.
Yeah, or their Nikes or whatever the fuck.
And you know, half of them went and bought the things in the first place to do the video with. Yeah,
exactly.
And like, he didn't have that at the house. You think a guy that has as much money as him drinks that kind of fucking swill?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's pretending to be like you. He doesn't give a fuck. Bud Light, whatever. You know.
Yeah, but also here's another thing is, Well, I mean, I get it. Look, the dude or the person in question, Dylan Mulvaney. I am not a fan of this person. They're very obnoxious.
Obnoxious. Should we watch some?
So fucking over the top, and it's just it's such an affectation that
Why don't they get any shit? It's weird. They get completely out of the appropriation argument. Where
I
it's
know.
Like
you're making a mockery of
it's
ladies.
It's gender blackface.
It's very weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a look,
I don't know, because I just never really saw any of this person, but I've heard there was other controversies in the past that's kind of escaping me at the moment. But didn't Biden do something with this person?
Yeah.
What was that? I don't know. Fucking. I don't want to be mean, but I also don't want to say she. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just old now. I don't know what's going on. Fucking cranky.
I know. Well,
like all sober and bored. Fucking mad that the world has passed me by. Every second is fucking agony.
Here, let's see what this is.
It's day 386 of.
Okay, so this is
this person's whole shtick, and I call it a shtick.
Can you imagine, dude?
Because that's what this is.
If we were able to watch any of this like 10 years ago, it's just like there were little fucking inklings. But it's just so fucking weird how fast things go now, and how the conversations change.
It's just
how far the football can move so quickly. It's fucking bizarre, dude.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
Let's take a look at Dylan Mulvaney.
Does have a lot of teeth.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That's not right. I don't think.
Yeah. I think they are keeping a few on that necklace too, in case they need more.
That's the spares. Yeah. That's their. They just
keep putting more and more teeth in until it's the fucking Cheshire Cat smile. Yeah. And everyone runs.
There's a bunch of spare teeth and an Allen wrench on the back of that necklace. They just pop in and out.
Needle nose pliers. All right, let's take a look at day 386.
What a fucking...
Singing in the miscast at McTheater.
What a ghoul. Oh, shit.
It's day 386 of being a girl. We're singing at miscast.
Hold on. We can't. You got either.
What was the first role you ever did?
my gosh.
Let's pause this or one of these.
When I was
what is
6
that?
years old, and I sang 10 minutes ago. And Paolo Montalban, who was
in the Brandy version,
Cinderella, came and mentored us, and he was on stage with us, helping us sing.
And you did it for him. I played Ryan in High School Musical when I was 10 years old. That was my first role.
Slay.
It was. Now I'd be Sharpay. Okay, next. Josh Groban. What was your first
all
role?
this. I hate everything.
I was ensemble. I was Sailor Jack number 5 in Anything Goes.
It's just
very shit out of all these fucking people.
Across the stage.
God.
Do you see what I'm saying though? It's like such an affectation. This isn't anything genuine. If somebody is like, well, yes, but they, everyone should be able to be themselves. Okay, that's fine. But then just say you're doing a character.
I don't know. I don't even hate the lady as much or whatever that was. I just like the whole group and that whole vibe and the whole thing. I've been around the people like that.
Fucking,
and it's just but the softness and it's like, how have you made it through your whole life without like fucking physical danger as a reality? I don't understand. Why? Who are these people? They're all over. It just was weird.
Hey, you're on with Tom and Vinny. What's up?
Hey,
no. It's too many times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, but my other question though is, even though Dylan Mulvaney annoys me, fine. But the fuck Bud Light, fuck Anheuser-Busch, I'm going to shoot these. You're going the other. This is my problem. Is I've been forced over more towards the right in recent years because of the complete upheaval of the left over Trump. Mm-hmm. And the complete, losing of everyone's shit. And then this stuff, the constant badgering about you're not doing good enough, do better shit. It's like, dude, fucking give everyone a chance. Shut up. You know what I mean?
Personally, I crossed the aisle because the other side was constantly using bad theater metaphors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Which I would never do.
No. How would you? You don't even know any.
But no, anyways.
But yeah, like this is the thing though. When the right now has some sort of claim to logic, right? Where this didn't used to be the case. They were like the fucking wacky, and they still are like the evangelicals and stuff like that. But they were always kind of the wacky Jesus folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they were always just
very pious,
and very hypocritical and shit like that. Now they've stumbled into this place where they kind of have a foothold in some sort of logic on some matters, and then they do this shit though. It's like you're just matching crazy for crazy, and then now nobody wins. You could use this platform to be normal. Be like, you know what? I don't agree with that, but I'm still going to drink my Bud Light because I like, who gives a fuck? That's the thing. Like, if you're Kid Rock, why do that?
Don't you have other things to worry about, too?
He probably doesn't. I mean, he's filthy rich.
Hey, if you're buying Bud Light, I mean, come on. What all of a sudden now you're going to have some kind of standards? And you know what I mean? It's like, that's your life. I mean, I don't fucking complain. For a long time, I thought, and I kind of still do, that professional sports is sort of like an evil presence in society.
Sure.
And, and it's this fucking weird, it's bread and circus, it's obsession, it's brainwashing, and all kinds of social fucking whatever. But, all right, so, anyways, I didn't complain when they put a Cubs logo on a Jim Beam bottle. Yeah, I took it home and I drank it and I cried all the same.
Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? Rock, learn a lesson from Vinny Lights Out Miko here.
Right. Be a man. Take your booze home. Cry quietly in a shed by yourself.
Yeah, and don't worry about the mascot.
And just fucking throw away the container.
But also, you've made
hide it in the trunk so no one knows.
Also, you've made this trans woman into a mascot.
Yeah, right.
So that's
it's your reaction that makes it a fucking it's a hero. It
gives it gravitas. That's what I mean. If everyone would just be like, yeah, okay, do your thing.
Yeah, cool. Who cares?
Do your dress. Put a dress on.
Yeah.
Because that is, at the end of the day, what most people think.
Great. The boys
just
are wearing
okay, cool, yeah.
Now.
Put a dress on. This is not a new thing.
Boo-hoo.
This is not a new thing.
Whatever.
The reason, the way it's been thrust into the limelight and the fucking, social landscape right now, I don't get it. This is not a new thing. Just do what the fuck you're doing. You guys don't wear a dress. Who gives a shit?
So Andrea pointed out in the chat here that speaking of this extra teeth on this guy, lady, Andrea says, also the extra teeth is something AI does when it tries to make art of people's faces. So maybe she's not even real. I didn't even think of that. And another thing I didn't think of is we're supposed to fucking keep this moving. I forgot. We also have, to our point, Rolling Stone is not going to take
any of Kid Rock's shit.
Kid Rock's nonsense lying down. Now they're going to jump into the fray.
Of course they are.
And they're going to make it known that that there will be none of this chicanery on their watch.
Yes. Rolling Stone magazine, that bastion of truth and objectivity.
Dude, what happened? They are just fucking bottom of the barrel at this point. Dude. Yeah. Wait till you see this article. Didn't even read the whole thing because we like to do these spontaneously. Yeah. I read the first few sentences and said, okay, this is for us.
Yeah. So So first of all,
author is
Miles Klee. Yet again,
it's never
not a real name.
It's never not funny. There's
Miles Klee.
There's no author we've looked at that has not had a stupid name.
No. Okay. Here's one thing. It says he hates these cans. What's needed? Why is this needed? Right here.
Right there. It's just
because it has a headline for the headline.
It's a little thing. It's a little tagline above the headline. He hates
just a
these
real
cans.
Fucking punch it home. You know?
How did they land on he hates these cans?
I don't. It doesn't.
Like, is that supposed to be some kind of subliminal fucking trickery? What are you doing to us?
Are you talking about Dylan Mulvaney's boobs?
Yeah,
I'm not sure that he has.
Why are you trying to confuse us?
Yeah, stop it.
But no, he hates these cans. Yeah. Now that's
already off to a weird.
Supposed to be.
No, nobody.
I don't think I've ever noticed one of those before.
It's useless. If I had whiteout, I would white out my own screen right now. So I don't fucking see that.
That was just part of the background to me. It just was. I thought it was just the date or something. Yeah. I'm glad you noticed that. Okay.
All right.
That's
Kid Rock
for some reason
buys cases of Bud Light so he can shoot them while crying. Now, first off,
I don't think he was crying, was he?
Yeah. I mean, he was being a crybaby, kind of.
And also this too, like, this is a great example of like, Oh, really? Like,
Exactly.
like leftist, compassionate, not fucking traditional gender roles. If a man cried, would you make fun of him?
No, mock him.
Would you mock him for that?
Mock him because he's showing his emotions.
Because that's not what a man does, right?
Yeah.
Rolling Stone. It's all fucking cockamamie.
Yeah, it's
insane.
all just fucking convoluted and
Nothing
falling
means
over
anything.
itself. It's just, it really is.
Dude, okay.
Conservatives are desperately trying to convince themselves that Anheuser-Busch will go bankrupt for partnering with trans actor and TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney by Miles Klee. Kid Rock performs in concert during day 2 of Kaboo, Texas and AT&T Stadium on May 11th. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, whatever.
Another day, another one-sided battle in the culture war.
What is that? And I wonder what they mean by that. Which side is winning in this? What do you think is happening? Who's the fucking victor in their mind here?
Who's the fucking...
What?
Who are even the participants? I don't even know anymore.
And like who in this situation doesn't look like a total boob.
And also, who does he represent and who do you represent?
Yeah.
What team?
You're not...
There's too many. It's fractured.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So let's get to the meat of this. Do you mind if I
go.
take the reins here,
Take the
pal?
reins, sir. But I'd like a Transylvanian act. No, I'm just kidding.
Another day, another one-sided battle in the culture war. This time... Oh, they're going to explain it. Okay.
Oh, good.
It's transphobic right-wingers versus Budweiser, a beer brand known less for its great taste than for being more widely available than clean tap water in America.
What?
Why can no one write?
Also, why are you slighting the company that is doing the thing you want to be done?
Also,
you're calling their beer shit.
Yeah.
But you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
Bud Light, once known as the piss of beers, now right wing. It's like, wait, what?
And also, so totally unnecessary. It's supposed to add some kind of like flourish or flair or style to go for being more widely available than clean. But when you use literally it's clear it couldn't be more of a bland image or fucking reference possible.
No,
it's that's
the most anodyne, mundane way to put that. Or
it's just like, dude, you could have just left it out if you weren't going to do anything with it at all.
Yeah,
it's more widely available than air, which is everywhere.
Oh ho ho ho!
Yeah,
see, write that down for next time.
It's more widely available than grass in a lawn.
Oh my god, dude, where are you coming up with these?
I don't know. It's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, no, that's insane.
It's more widely available than ineffective attempts at literary prowess by today's so-called authors. In fact, we've reached a state of emergency.
Oh my god, another one, folks. This day will go down in history as one of the most emergency-filled days.
I want everybody to mark themselves safe in the chat.
Yeah, make sure we know you're safe. They know you're safe.
Yes.
If you have any tips on staying safe, put it in the chat for the other super spreaders.
Right now, we need to lean on each other in this time of crisis. It's a Radioville state of emergency.
State of emergency.
On Radioville.
Population Truth.
In the morning.
And in the afternoons.
On TNT. And the worst thing is they expect us to swallow this tripe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. It's a sad day, and oh my god, it's a sad day in journalistic history. Okay, let's continue with this though. The issue, the brand partnered with trans actor and activist Dylan Mulvaney, who has documented her transition in a viral Days of Girlhood TikTok series. This past weekend, she posted a video in which she was jokingly clueless about March Madness and revealed that she'd received a special Bud Light with her face on it to celebrate day 365, 1 full year since she began her journey began. Again, this was a single beer can with Mulvaney's likeness on it, and it didn't even appear on the grid. You had to look at her Instagram stories to see it. Oh, well, this is even making it worse for fucking...
Oh, should we look at it? This is the thing, and this is where it started, the entire controversy. This is at the center of the past half an hour we've been covering this.
Yes.
We need to find out what the story is.
Yeah, let's see what this is. And also, does that... All right, now I don't want to pick apart people's appearances, but that head's big for that body, no?
It might be an AI.
That's a pretend head.
And too many teeth. Dude, I don't think a person has that many teeth. I swear to God. Look, like...
But you gotta, like, if you're... Okay, so I know this is a lady. I know this is a woman.
Right.
But when she wasn't a woman and when she was a man...
Right.
You gotta try to be that small as a dude. Like, that's really not...
Yeah, like you don't eat.
Like, you have no muscle mass.
Your body is eating its own...
That does not look healthy. That's all I'm saying. If this was a lady that I knew, I'd be like, hey, you have to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyways, let's see what the controversy is all about.
And why are you trying to look like Jackie Onassis? Like, aim a little lower, I feel like.
I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate.
Okay.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money, too. Love ya! Cheers!
That's 1,000 teeth,
Whatever
dude.
team you love, I love, too.
Wait, go back.
I can't. There's no controls on this thing.
Look. Dude.
Now... Apart from stumbling across this online ad, your typical Bud drinker would never know of such an endorsement. But prominent reactionaries currently engaged in the war on trans people have social networks that allow them to quickly amplify and exaggerate this kind of thing to each other until, for example, aging phony redneck musician Kid Rock believes that the beer itself is now a symbol of trans rights and films himself weeping about it before blowing away a few cases with an assault rifle.
Do they just think people aren't going to watch the video? I don't understand the weeping thing.
Yeah, like, and also...
if he shed a little tear that we didn't notice or was a little emotional and we didn't pick up on it, okay, maybe I could believe that, but weeping... What do you think?
Yeah.
What does weeping mean to you? I mean, weeping...
Well, not what he was doing.
Weeping is like, yeah, there's body flailing.
But also, I'm pretty sure that's not an assault rifle.
What is? Oh,
that's a submachine gun.
That seemed to be kind of automatic-y, huh?
Yeah, that's a submachine gun of some sort.
How can you still even like get...
I mean, he's Kid Rock. He's a phony redneck rocker.
Yeah. But I didn't know if it was even possible anymore to get, like, because I know at one point you could have some kind of special permit for fully auto. Can you still do it?
I think you can. I think at one point you could just have them.
You have to go platinum. That's the thing. It's like,
you got to live in Nashville, first of all.
Yeah.
I think that's where he's at. Yeah, so again, this to me, I don't see anything good coming out of this on any side.
No.
Just everyone's like, nah, and then they're like, nah, and then they're like, nah. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, dude.
It's just
this is not how you fucking work through issues. Yeah. The way you do it is you develop a podcast with fucking far-reaching...
with just extremist viewpoints.
Yeah.
And that's how you get...
Yeah. And you have a fucking emergency light. You don't go tit for tat with the other team. You go anonymous.
Yeah. You go completely stealth.
That's why we do it the way we do it.
And then right when they think they've got you where they want you, you disappear.
Yeah, you disappear completely.
Give up.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Look, I've been on this trajectory before. I know what goes on here.
Now, let's see what people are doing. This being a man for the third time, and no one cares.
What happened?
JT says, I'm also celebrating another 365 days of being a man for the third time, and no one cares. It actually, I think, was his birthday recently. Happy birthday, sir. What a turd.
Exactly.
Dude,
what about me and Tom? We got to be on at least 1,000 days between us.
As men.
Yeah.
Why don't we get celebrated?
I don't know.
I don't get that, though. That really is a thing.
Well, here's what I was thinking about before. I just realized this, too, earlier today. Well, a little while ago. I think it started. Now, this is going to sound mean in a way. But you remember back, like... I don't know when was this, maybe the 80s or 90s, where it started to be that a person who was handicapped either mentally or physically who did anything was like an amazing
lauded
hero.
Yeah.
And it's like, not that I don't think they should be encouraged.
No, that's a slightly different.
Or like congratulated. It just became, the language got out of control real quick.
Well, also it became a display on the part of the person doing the congratulations, where it was, you could tell that they were congratulating themselves. For doing that.
But also like the way that it all started to be framed was like, you're a hero.
Yeah.
You're an inspiration. You're this and that. Okay. So I think it all started with that, and that went unchecked, because if you were a person like me who is just a total dick and has like a lot of Larry David tendencies socially, and you go, because I'm always the one that can't be the nice, I can't be like, yeah, look, it's crazy, what a hero. I'm just like, no, it's good. You know, it's like the most I want to say about anything.
Ever.
You know, like, yeah.
Even if something's really good.
Right. It's like, no, I'm glad. That's a good thing, you know, but I'm not going to. But you stand there with other people, then they're like, that's amazing. I'm
crying.
Whatever. And you're like, I don't know, whatever.
Which I sort of envy people that are genuinely like that.
But no, you were looked at as like a big asshole if you didn't participate in the ramping up of this whole thing. And then eventually we end up where it's like unchecked to the point of this, like what a lot of people would consider to be delusional behavior now being celebrated, you know, because we have a long tradition of this. That's what I'm saying, of celebrating
mediocre achievements
or celebrating handicap.
Well, okay, so let's get into this a little more then.
This is a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean?
So one part of it, though, would be, to me, if the proposition is that somebody becomes trans because that is who they've always been and that's just who they are, right? Well, then that's who they are. Why? I'm not celebrating you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the celebration of it. Now, again, we've talked about this a little bit before, but...
Well, nobody's going to celebrate the white male.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That is a good
We're probably
point.
the most oppressed ones out there. Practically not even a majority anymore.
We all seen it coming.
The writing's on the wall, pal. It's time to move to Iceland.
It's going to be a thing of the past once these sex robots come in.
I hear Iceland needs electricians.
Yeah, bricklayers too.
No, Iceland wouldn't let us in. Not in a fucking million years.
We're not tall enough.
No, and also just they
can't lift blocks of fucking steel and ice.
If you shoplifted a pack of M&Ms, Iceland has a nice place, and they want to keep it that way. They're not going to let people like us.
Yeah, they got plastic on their furniture for sure.
Oh, as a country?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's like.
Spill some Kool-Aid on their fucking carpet.
And
see what happens.
3 sets of dishes for different guests. You know what I mean? Because you're not pulling out the top. No. You know,
we would not be welcomed there.
No, I bet you we couldn't get into Iceland. I bet you.
Yeah, we should try it. But do you see my point, though?
Okay. What?
Like, we're celebrating people for being what we are also proposing that they just are. So it doesn't, and I get it. Okay, so I get it. Then it's like, oh, but this is like a brave thing to do because of the ridicule and backlash that can happen. Well, we have contended that corporations and the American population, for the most part, sort of bends over backwards to accommodate and celebrate this whole movement.
Right. No, the rebellious crowd who is fighting against the oppressive establishment, who is supported by practically all of government and corporations.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. It doesn't seem like this is a dangerous thing at all. In fact, if it's a dangerous thing to do what Dylan Mulvaney's doing, why is she constantly given airtime?
Yeah.
Why is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that doesn't seem dangerous. That's like, so that's one thing. It's just like this, but yeah. The other part of it, though, is then people like Kid Rock do stupid shit like this, and they give him something to point to, going, see, they hate us and they want to kill us.
Yeah.
He's got a gun. He's saying, you know what I'm saying? Then they give them fodder on that side to sort of prove their point for them.
Yeah, the whole thing's crazy. It's out of control.
Yeah, but how do we get out of it?
We can't. We're not in it even. That's the thing.
But
we're like getting around the edges of a black hole.
I mean, I've pictured you in a dress once or twice.
Yeah, I've seen your I've seen your little fantasy book.
My vision board.
His vision board, yeah. He's just cutting up like Vogue magazines and shit, like
putting your face on.
Yeah. It's like in the Truman Show, like I must recreate my vision. Like shifting out the eyes, like it's all just pictures of me.
Like what is
eyes,
that? Huh? No, nothing.
These eyes are not right.
Yeah. Well, here's one thing that I thought was somewhat concerning, though. Now on the
no, wait, where were we? Sorry, what?